October 12th, 2018. Hurst Family Garage. My name is Abigail Hurst, and I'm a mechanic who's worked on hundreds of cars. But 5 years ago, I encountered something that defied every law of physics. I know a 1957 Chevrolet that wasn't just haunted, but seemed to be haunted specifically by something that knew everything about me, my family, and secrets that died with my grandfather 50 years earlier. The tow truck dropped it off after midnight, a pristine 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air that shouldn't have been running. No keys, battery completely dead, yet the engine was warm to the touch. My flashlight flickered as I approached, same as these garage lights do now. The first thing I noticed was the smell, not oil or gasoline, but my grandfather's cherry pipe tobacco, though he'd been dead since before I was born. When I placed my hand on the hood, the radio crackled to life, playing Blue Moon, the song playing when my grandparents first met. The car was cold metal, but something inside was very much awake. I started diagnostics the next day, but every tool acted strangely. My voltmeter showed impossible readings, current flowing backward. When I crawled underneath, my hair clips started vibrating, pulling toward the transmission. That's when I saw it etched into the oil pan were the words Hurst Family in my grandfather's distinct handwriting. The garage lights began strobing, and in the flashes, I saw a figure sitting in the driver's seat through my inspection mirror. Not a ghost, but something worse, a perfect reflection of my grandfather, except his eyes were solid black, and he was mouthing words I couldn't hear. By the third night, the car began communicating. The turn signals would blink in patterns 3 short, 3 long, 3 short. Sauce. When I tested the horn, it blared on its own, spelling out ABIGIL in Morse code. The temperature in the garage dropped 20 degrees, and my breath fogged while the engine steamed like it was overheating. I found an old photo wedged behind the sun visor, my grandfather standing beside this exact car on his wedding day, but someone had scratched out his eyes. That's when the tools in my pockets started rattling, trying to pull me toward the car. I decided to trace the VIN, discovering the car had been in a fatal accident exactly 50 years ago to the day. My grandfather's best friend died in it, but the police report was sealed. That night, the headlights turned on by themselves, projecting a shadow play on the garage wall, 2 men arguing, one striking the other, a body being hidden in the trunk. The car doors locked and unlocked rhythmically, like a heartbeat quickening. The smell of tobacco became overwhelming, mixed with something new, the coppery scent of blood. My reflection in the side mirror wasn't my own. It was my grandfather's panicked face, mouthing "I'm sorry" over and over. On the anniversary of the accident, the car started without anyone inside. The engine didn't just run, it screamed like a living thing. The headlights focused on me, and in their beam, I saw him clearly for the first time. My grandfather's ghost, transparent but solid, standing by the driver's door. He reached out, not threatening, but pleading. Then he pointed at my toolbox, specifically at my grandfather's old wrench that I'd kept for sentimental value. The car vanished seconds later, leaving only the smell of tobacco and blood. But sometimes, when these lights flicker, I still feel that pull toward empty space where the Chevrolet stood, and I know he's waiting for me to find what he hid with that wrench 50 years ago. Subscribe for more stories.